A lot of guys want respect and they have done nothing to earn it other than being a male. You want to claim you're a man. You want to claim you are something that you're not. Nah, you're just a grown boy.
Warning. If you are one that is easily triggered, click off now. These are cold facts, ugly truths in my opinion. You've been warned.
Oh, I'm not a man if I'm going 50-50 with my woman. It's hard, brother. You sitting up here, your nice house, your nice jewelry, nice cars. Oh yeah, man, you gotta do 100%. How? How, brother? If I'm making $14 an hour, what you expect? You know, you still on there. Oh yeah, man, 100%. You're not a man. You're not a man. How? I'm still working. I'm still providing, right? So what makes me not a man? Because I'm going 50-50 with my woman.
Now, I believe you should be doing 100%, right? But everybody starts somewhere. So you can't just be expected to do 100%. You shouldn't even be trying to entertain a long-term relationship until you're able to do 100%. You get what I'm saying? You can have that agreement with that woman and she may be all for that 50-50. But as soon as something does not go her way, as soon as you want to put your foot down, as soon as you want to have her follow your lead, there's going to be resistance against her. There's going to be a power struggle for who has the say-so in the house, who has the most authority. See, at 50%, y'all have the same amount of authority. But when you start creeping into 60, 70, 80, 90%, then her opinion is secondary. I'm not saying her opinion doesn't matter, but it's secondary to what you're saying. But at 50%, if she wants to do something outside of your acceptance, she's gonna just do it, or she's gonna fight you tooth and nail on it because she's putting as much effort as you are. And then in some cases, maybe more if she has to take care of the kids. So she's gonna be looking at the situation like, oh, well, I'm putting out just as much money as you, and then I still got kids, and then you want me to, do clothes, you want me to cook dinner. Oh, well, if I want to step out, if I want to do what I want to do, I'm going to do what I want to do. And you definitely know, I don't say so, she's doing more than you. If she's doing over 50, you're really then, bro. If you're not financially free enough to take care of a woman, this is a woman that you see yourself being with. This is a woman that you could possibly marry, that you would have kids with. If that's what you're going for, if that's your goal, you should be trying to be the head of the household. And the easiest way to be the head of the household is to be paying the majority of the bills.
Brother, I applaud you because I understand that it is hard out here, but we are men, so we have to go harder. I'm not saying or trying to speak down to you, my brother, by any means necessary. I'm not. But I want you to be reminded of something that our fathers didn't teach us, that we must go hard and that we shouldn't get into a relationship with a woman until we have direction.
But who are you to say that?
A person that cares, a person that loves you, a person that's been in your shoes and understands how it feels when we can't give our family what they truly deserve. We have to go hard. Now, give me one moment. I've been in your shoes. And when I was in your shoes, I stayed in my lane. I lived where I lived. My woman didn't work. She nurtured to the children till I got this. And I'm trying to give you the cheat code. Do what you need to do so you can feed your woman, and while she's nurturing the children, she can also nurture your dreams and your goals. Now you can be successful. Now you don't have to say, I'm working for $15. Now you can say, I got employees that I'm paying that's working for me for $15. I'm trying to elevate you, but men get so caught up in their emotions and their pride, and the first thing you want to do is feel attacked. Get the wisdom.
This is coming from a rich man.
But right now you're acting triggered. But right now you're acting triggered.
But this is coming from a rich man.
You can't help somebody that don't want to be helped. You can lead someone to the lake, but you can't make them drink. You see people doing things in a non-efficient way, a way that you know that's better and that you could help them be better at. And you're like, look, listen, what you're doing is this, that, and the third. I can help you out, or I think there's a better way. There's a more efficient way. Instead of swimming across the water, maybe we could take the rowboat. Or we could take the motorboat. Instead of walking, maybe we can get a bike. Maybe we can get a moped. Maybe we can get a car. When you have a better way of doing something and you see a person struggling, your innate response should be, oh, I want to help this person, right? And you wanting to help this person, you also have to understand that not all people want help. And like I said, you gotta let them fall on their face. You have to let them feel whatever whatever they think they know, or whatever who they're trying to accomplish, they think is so much better. You gotta let them go through that. And it's sad to say, I see a lot of things that people have to go through the hardship to get the lesson out of it. When you have someone that is willing to help you and teach you a better way before, because they see impending doom. I see you're going down the wrong path, or I see what you're doing. I've done that before. If a person has done something, right? I mean, it's hard to speak on something that you haven't been through, but if a person has actually been in your shoes, what makes you think that you can do the same thing and yield a different result? If a person is trying to help you that's been in your shoes, what in your brain says, I can do the same thing you did, but when I do it, I'm going to get the result that I want? You got to be fucking stupid. You got to be a straight dunce to believe that you are going to be able to do or accomplish something doing the same way this person did, seeing it failed, and what makes you so special that you're going to make it succeed. And you can see that there is a mindset disconnect. He doesn't have the same mindset as this man that is now rich, that has been in his shoes. You can gain something for everybody, a non-successful and successful alike. But if the man that has been in your shoes can give you the better option, if he's been there and done that, why are you just automatically taking that as an attack on your character? Nobody is trying to belittle you. You automatically put this defense up, and that's where the disconnect comes in. When you have this poverty-stricken mind, or you have this poverty mindset, you have to get out of your own way before you can even attempt to build yourself into the rich man, right? The person you want to become. If you're worried about how you're gonna get bills paid, where your next meal is coming from, how are you gonna get to work? If you're worried about the little things, how can you put time and effort into growing the work or making an more efficient way of doing the work? If that's all that's around you, people in your same mindset doing the same thing you're doing day in and day out, y'all are coping against each other's downfalls, and it doesn't do anything for you. You have to get yourself around a person, as the rich guy, a person that has been there and got out and understands you don't have to make the mistake yourself to learn from it. A smart man learns from others' mistakes, but a wise man learns from the mistakes of others. Let's get back into it.
I get here.
Yeah.
But how do I give you? And I'm giving you the steps. This is, if you put down your ego, if you put down your pride, brother, am I saying anything wrong? I'm saying men should be men.
But you saying we not men. You saying we not men.
Brother, any man that makes an excuse can't be a man completely. You can be a male. A man comes with responsibilities, and it's hard. To be a man, it's hard, brother. It's not easy. That's why the respect you want from your woman that you don't get, I get from mine.
My woman respect me.
Hold on.
My woman respect me.
You think she respects you?
My woman respect me.
You think she respects you?
Brother.
You think she has she ever raised her voice at you?
No.
Does she cook for you every night,
Of
brother?
course.
So she respects you, cooks for you every night. Does she clean the house?
Of course.
She cleans the house, and you got her working 16 hours a day. That sounds like slavery.
No, it's not.
Brother, you got her cooking every night.
I don't have her doing anything. She does it because she wants to. We in the trenches together.
The trenches together?
That's what we in.
Brother, do you know anything about emotional abuse?
Explain it.
Emotional abuse is when you pour all your hurt and pain onto a woman, and just because you can't see her scars, you think it's okay. If I had a conversation with your woman, she'll probably start crying. They tired. They not built to go through what they're going through with you. She didn't choose you to struggle.
But again, who are you to say that?
Brother, a brother that loves you. And again, I'm trying to give you the cheat code. If you put yourself in a position, right, you work. If you have to get 2 jobs, you grind, allow your woman to do what she does in the home. If you have a business idea, you have her nurture that. Hey, baby, it's going to be a little hard for the next 2 years. But if we move like this, we're going to be good. You keep saying, who am I to tell you this? A man that's been in your position. A man that has risen above.
Like I said, you could take advice. You can get advice from non-successful and successful people alike. But if a successful person is talking to you, won't you think you should be more apt to understand, or more apt to listen, more willing to listen, more willing to, let me take in what this man got to say, versus a bum on the street. He might have been a big time drug dealer back in the day, but fell on hard times, got booked, been in jail for 15 to 20 years, right? And gets out. Now he start on square zero, and then he's giving you advice. I mean, I could see if that was sitting in front of you talking to you. You might know how to get it, but you don't know how to keep it. But this man is telling you, look, I see the path you're going down. If you just take this detour, change your mindset, you could be on the road to riches instead of still going down the same path that's going to eventually lead to a dead end. Why would you want somebody to take your advice, or somebody to take your guidance or your leadership, if she having to do more than you? That doesn't make any sense. You would have to be a goddamn fool.
Your circumstances. And I'm coming back down to say, this is what you do. You're not a man until you move like this. Most males will die, never experience what it feels to be a man and to be complete respected by his women and children, because he didn't step into that true king place.
I see a lot of people always is saying, you're not going to disrespect me. You're going to give me my respect. You got to give it before you get it. And those type of people that always say that type of stuff are the most disrespectful motherfuckers of all. The most disrespectful motherfuckers of all. I'm telling you. A lot of guys want respect, and they have done nothing to earn it other than being a male. You want to claim you're a man. You want to claim you are something that you're not. Nah, you're just a grown boy. You're a grown boy. Just call it how it is. And if you take offense to this is for you. If anybody take offense to anything that I'm saying, this is for you. You cannot be a man without being able to provide for a family. You can't be a man if you ask the people for money, borrow money. You can't be a man if you are a slave to your vices. You cannot be a man if your wants come before your needs. You cannot. You cannot be a man if you watch your family struggling day in and day out and are doing nothing in your power to change that, to attempt to change that circumstance you're in. You cannot be a man if you want a relationship, living with another female. You can't even bring half of what she's bringing to the table. No way. You cannot be a man if you don't have discipline. You just can't. Now, what you can be is a grown boy. Irresponsible, doing what you want and not what you have to do, doing what feels good in the moment, spending your last dime on something senseless, not saving any money, not making smart decisions. You know, we can go on all day about it, but I don't know. But I do know one thing though. Make sure y'all dot your I's, cross your T's. It's your boy Alex. Catch y'all in the next one.